Love 15.
Here's how Mats Wilander got to the semi-final. Pretty good. The match against Anacone, he was in trouble in that match, and he's been in trouble in a couple of his matches as he's gone through, but each time he's come up with the right answers.
He is challenged today by John Mcenroe. He'll need a lot of right answers.
15 all.
Mcenroe is now 26, Wilander 21. They say he's 6'1". He doesn't look that tall. Mcenroe 5'11". Down at the bottom you see Grand Slam semifinals, heavily in Mcenroe's favor. He's been around longer.
That's the key to watch for in the baseline rallies.
15, 30.
The Landers balls, or where the Landers balls are bouncing. Are they bouncing near the baseline, or are they landing short like that last one? That will allow Mcenroe to attack the net. And the other key, a lot of first serves into play.
Mcenroe leads the series head-to-head 5-4. But look at the second one. Wilander has won all 3 Grand Slam meetings.
Haven't they all been in the French, though, on slow clay?
A good break for Wilander there.
40, 30.
Mcenroe poised to knock off a volley. Ball ticks the top of the net. I think one of the things that'll be interesting to watch, too, is how in the rallies Mcenroe gets inside that baseline, taking the ball as early as he can, and when he gets a short ball, he's gone on it as fast as possible.
Game, Wilander.
Another good first serve. As John Newcomb said, that's one of the keys. Wilander wins the first game, first set.
Love 15.
Tony, were you the Davis Cup captain when they played their, was it a 6-hour match in
No.
Memphis?
No, I was in St. Louis, I believe. No, I was
Louis.
not. I was not the captain.
It was a 6-hour match, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
John, I think, won the first 2 sets easily and went to sleep, and before you know it, they were out there forever.
Mcenroe finished up winning in, what, 8-6 in the 5th or
Something like that. Of those 3 Grand Slam losses, 2 were at the French, and 1 was in the Australian.
That's
we just
right, I
thought of.
realized that, yeah.
Not on grass, of course.
On grass in Melbourne, Australia. It was fast surface. Good win for Wilander. That was in the semi.
15 all.
Wilander went on to beat Lendl in the final of that event.
It's one of the things I've admired about Wilander. After he won the French when he was 17 years old, he said, I don't want to just be a clay courter. I want to play on fast surfaces to learn to serve better and volley better.
Obviously he's done that.
Yeah. Plenty of time to play that passing shot.
15, 30.
5th straight year being seeded #1 here. If there's anything that I think Mcenroe has not done as well as he might in this tournament thus far, it would be getting pace on his volleys. He's blocked a lot of volleys and given other players a swing at another passing shot. And if you do that too often against a Wilander, he's going to get it by you.
That was one of the things that impressed me in his match against Nystrom the other night, how well he did volley. It was the only time in the tournament that he has volleyed that firmly. An interesting tactic from Mats Wilander. Got the short ball and attacked.
He won't do that much.
I think that'll be a good tactic, though, yeah.
I think he's not going to do it all the time, but I think you will find that he'll come in more than we would suspect.
$40-30.
I think that's one of the things he's learned, Pat, playing these fast surfaces against the top people, that you do have to take advantage of the short ball and put some pressure on them as well.
going to be a big question for McEnroe if they get into some tight points and he has to serve a second serve. Will he serve and volley on it, or does he stay back?
He has his left thigh taped. He had it taped in his last match as well, but it certainly didn't hamper his movement at all. Good rally here,
Wilander.
Look where Wilander is. He's hanging around the baseline as much as he can. Normally he plays further back. Stepping into that ball well. Inside the baseline when he finished the hit of that last backhand passing shot. That's good to see, because if he hangs back, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
And it's break point for Wilander.
Deuce.
Again, not waiting behind the baseline to return that serve. He stepped into it. It was one thing when Borg played McEnroe. He seemed to return from a long way behind the baseline and have trouble with it.
Advantage Mcenroe.
It was a struggle, but games are 1-all.
1-all.
Those first couple of games for any player are always a little bit shaky, I think. You hope to get a good, solid game in. See, Mats is the first player to win 4 Grand Slam events before the age of 21.
Love 15. Love 30.
Perfect day for tennis. Sun is obscured.
Yesterday on the court at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it was up over 100 degrees as you look down from the Goodyear blimp through the haze.
Oh. 30 all.
That's where Wilander can be smart, where he serves and comes in once in a while, then you serve and start in and stop. See, McEnroe's won 7 Grand Slam titles. That way John won't know whether to try to knock the return down short at his feet coming in or try to get length on it.
Go! Out. 40, 30. Game, Wilander.
First ace of the match. Wilander leads 2-1. First set.